Hey, good morning. This is Larry. It's about 2:30 in the morning, Sunday, March 20th. I know, what am I doing up at 2:30 in the morning? Well, I'm heading up to one of my favorite claims, the AMRA Contender claim. They were having an outing up there yesterday, Saturday, and today. I wasn't able to make it yesterday, so I figured I'd put in a full day today. They usually do pretty good with gold up there, and it's always nice to meet a lot of different people, see how they're doing. So I'll see you there in a few hours. Well, I'm just about to the Contender. Took me about approximately 4.5 hours. That's not too bad. Supposed to be a beautiful day, I think in like 71, 72, something like that around here probably. Okay, so I made it over there where everything, we got a lot of water here, the holes we used to dig in. Over there, where you see they've been digging, I had started a hole there about a year or so ago. That's where the guy found the nugget. And I guess in this hole, which we dug in, some guy found over in the summertime I don't know, 9-point-something gram nugget. All right, so so these guys are got quite an operation going.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
What's going on, YouTube?
I asked Kevin Hogan, I said, you want to have some words of wisdom for YouTube? He said, yeah, get off the couch, quit watching YouTube, and go out and mine. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, they've got the old high banker going. Matt's up there manning it. Okay, so I'm just digging down a little bit at a time and then sampling, seeing if I'm getting any gold at all. So far, the first little couple inches, I just found a speck. Well, these guys got the high banker going.
See the rocks there. Yeah, let's go around the back. Yep.
Well, I'm just barely getting down to the cinnabar. I had one little speck, so the closer I get to that, the better chance I'll have for gold. But of course I'm getting water seeping in here. I finally got a bigger flake.
Is that a bigger one?
bigger one, yeah. One I can actually see without a...
Oh, see?
See?
Oh, yeah. You got yourself a nice little gold flake there.
Yeah, and a bunch of little teeny ones. So,
Yeah.
so I'm making some progress.
Cool.
The problem,
That's actually a pretty good size one.
the problem is over there, you're digging through 95% rocks, which is a good thing as far as finding gold, but it's not a good thing as far as digging. You know?
Yeah.
It takes forever.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Yep.
Go to the Contender. I want
Well, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to break mine out for a few minutes. And like you say, everybody's probably hit it who knows how many times. You never know.
Use the 50-ounce tub like the guy. You got more time.
What's that?
I was getting some small hits, but I didn't dig them.
Well, you're just after the 1 ounce nuggets, right?
No, that's not my thing. I've got those already. I really do.
You're not here, nobody made it, so we made what
I'm
we
actually
needed.
here. I don't mind finding fine gold, small gold. I actually
200
prefer
gallon
it
tank.
over the big nuggets.
Okay.
And the reason is when I melt fine gold down, I have way less impurities.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Yeah.
So I get more money for my.
More bang for your buck.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Now, when you're dredging up there, are you finding pretty coarse stuff, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't take too much to make an ounce.
We're on a shovel on this stuff all day long.
Matt, to show you his nugget I gave him.
He showed it to me, but like I said, he was acting like it's his. Like he got it.
That's right. That was lodged in a crack. That's why it's sheared like it is.
Oh, okay.
I actually had to really pry that out of there.
Oh, all right.
Because I couldn't break it even with my hammer and chisel.
So you're not up there. You're not doing really any sniping in particular. You're mostly dredging.
I dredge and break the bedrock as I go.
Okay.
But when I saw that nugget while I was dredging,
Right. Got to get it.
2.5 feet of water,
Yeah.
and I couldn't pry it out. I couldn't suck it out. I took a hammer and a chisel that was this long, and I tried to break the bedrock around it, and I couldn't. So
Okay.
finally I got mad, and I got a piece of bar, and I hooked it, and I just gave it as hard as I could, and it flew out.
Oh,
So,
right in your.
no, it wasn't like that.
All right.
It didn't come out of the water. It just flew out of the crack.
Okay.
It was a hard one to pull out. That's why one side is all smooth.
Oh, all right.
Because it was really wedged up.
Hmm. Okay.
Big chunk of lead.
Yeah, I didn't find the lead this time, so I knew I wasn't close enough. Got the cinnabar just a little.
You get on there? Or
What's that?
you dig down there?
Yeah, well, where I had dug before, everybody has been, they're all digging in it, you know. And I guess, you know, other people, so there wasn't anything left, so I just started digging a new hole. But I didn't get, you know, there's so many rocks, you can go pretty slow, you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't get too far. I thought, oh, well, next time. Probably somebody will keep digging it, find a 3 ounce nugget or something.
There's like
I know when I pull off.
12 pieces in there.
Okay, get a little, well,
One pan.
there you go.
I like the high bank. That thing works great.
One down.
You guys clean it up every couple hours?
There's a little cinnabar. Thing I've always wondered, do you know anything about how they take red cinnabar and make silver
You really have to melt it down.
yeah, mercury out of it? Yeah. Somehow they extract it out of there. Yeah, there are a lot of little pieces popping up here and there.
Right there.
Yeah. All adds up.
1, 2, there's another one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 4 or 5 guys digging.
Yep. There you go. You got a whole bunch of little fly poops in there. Baby fly poops. Yeah, there you go. There's a little bigger piece.
Ones came out of the same hole. There was 10 hand-sized divots. Each one of those is in its own divot.
Yeah.
That one was at the bottom of a 5-foot waterfall, 9 feet underground.
It looks like it's really been hammered, huh?
Yeah. And some of them are stained.
Okay.
Some of them have a little bit of stainness to them, and that's where you get into the ancient gold,
Okay.
not just the flood gold.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
They're only as big as the booger. Nice.
Cool, man. He has a. Hey, where's your?
No, I've got an add-on Craigslist to do my own work.
What do you guys do? There's a couple pieces in there.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Look at that cinnabar.
Yeah. It's gonna all be right there.
Look at all that cinnamon too.
Yeah.
Keep that stuff. Save that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just if you see it, just put it in your snuffer bottle. Save it.
You bet. You crush it up and get it.
Shot of that before he dumps it.
Hey, put a bucket under there first. Put an extra bucket under there. Yeah, it's for that. Here, maybe this one.
Gold killer.
Wow, this net's heavy. Oh man, I still got a pan. Wow, look at all the cinnabar right there.
Yep. Want to turn it on low?
1 second. We're gonna clear everything out of here. You got a pan? Oh, look at that. There's one right there.
Yeah.
That's a nice chunk of lead. Oh, look at all that fucking lead. Put a nice little chunk in there. Yep. Fine by me.
And I can't get rid of it because I've had it since I was a little boy. I love it. You know.
I got a cheap.
No, it's already coming out. Look at that.
Yeah.
There's 20. Look at all that cinnabar. There's a couple more.
Yeah.
Man, look at all that cinnabar. You're gonna start undoing some flakes soon. First one. See, there's our first little flake. Nice little chunk. There's another one.
So you're complaining about nothing.
There's probably a lot in there that you didn't see.
Yeah.
Look at this one. There's your solid piece.
I didn't even notice it tasted fine.
Yeah, I bet it does. You probably can't tell.
And I wasn't even sick till next Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
took
you
a
just
whole
get it
week.
down to that.
Saturday to a Saturday.
Right in this hole over here, when we were here a year ago, my brother Randy was digging in that. And since then, somebody pulled a 9.5 grammer out of there. So he's not gonna be too happy when he hears that. And my hole's already filling up with water. Well, heading out, everybody got a little bit of gold. Some got chunkier than others. I wasn't able to show it all, but then some of them are still cleaning their stuff out. When I get home, I'll have to separate mine from the black sands and see what I ended up with. Where I normally dig, it's either filled up with water at the moment, which there's never water here. They had some big rain the other day and now it's filled up with water, or somebody was digging in there and so they were in that spot. So I just had to start a new hole. Didn't dig it too deep actually. It's really hard at first because you get a lot of gravels and rocks and everything that you're trying to get out of the way to dig. And takes time to try to dig through all that with a shovel. But I guess if you can get down around 7 or 8 feet in that range, that's where the big gold is. And let's see, I guess Matt that was cleaning his stuff up in the gold killer, he's gonna be one of the stars on a new TV show called Alaskan Gold Search, and that'll be on next. They're gonna be up there in Alaska by somewhere by Fairbanks, I think he said, on a claim. And he's gonna go up there in May, and then they'll show it sometime in the winter time. It's going to be kind of like not the big operations like Gold Rush, all that. It's going to be, you know, sluicing and panning and all that kind of stuff. Nice view from up here. So from my house to here, it's probably about 255, 56 miles, something like that. Every time I go by here, I always wish I could go metal detecting over there. That'd be interesting. I have to ask the guy, the owner, someday. Well, I had a good day at the AMRA Contender claim. Met a lot of people who share the same interests. And, you know, everybody got a little something, it looks like. Normally, I'm the driver. I can drive for hours, go somewhere, work the claim for hours, and drive home. But today, I was just wiped out for some reason. So, got myself a motel room. Told my wife I'll be home tomorrow, and rest up. I listened to when I got to the motel room. I listened to Shannon Poe. He was on the Prospectors. Go Prospectors Space Radio. So I called in, told him, thanked him for the outing of setting it up to have the Contender outing, and that everybody had a good time. So he seemed to appreciate that, and had a couple questions for him I got answered. Well, that's about it. See you next time. Okay, here's what I got. I got most of it tapped up towards the top here. But anyway, and there's some real fine stuff you probably can't see on the camera. But that'll give you an idea what I got at the Contender. Again, I didn't dig very deep. Not that I didn't want to dig deep, but had to start a fresh hole, and it just takes quite a bit of time with all the rocks that were in it. So, yeah, there it is. So it was okay. And the little pieces of red that are still there, that's a cinnabar. Again, that's what they make mercury from somehow. So I'll have to look into that and see exactly how they extract that out of there. But like I say, from my experience, when I get down to, I start getting a lot of cinnabar, and I get some lead shot, since I'm in the channel there, little wash, so you're going to have bullet fragments washed down and all that over the years. When I start getting to that stuff, then you're going to get the gold. I was just barely getting into it.